afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. This is Bojan Petreski coming live on June 29, 2021, doing the 3D market commentary with Trade with UFOs, our channel here. There we go, get the disclaimer going there for you guys. Hope everybody's having a good week. Let's get started with the 3D market commentary. My name is Bojan Petreski, go by Bo. Easier said than remember. My email is right here, bojan@tradictive.com. Feel free to send any emails, requests, or questions to this email. Without much further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, we'll be looking over the 3D market commentary today. We call it a 3D approach because we do look at 3 dimensions of the market. We're looking at the market climate, buy and sell UFOs, and market volatility. Now, the market climate tells us whether we should be looking for long or short opportunities. Buy and sell UFOs give us those unfilled orders, right, where we potentially could have turning points, so we can know where to enter or exit. And then, of course, the market volatility, which is going to give us the risk and reward that we anticipate. How quickly could that be achieved? Looking at the speed of that market, how quickly it moves. Now, utilizing these 3 parameters, we're just going to go ahead and analyze a few of the markets here that you see on the chart: ES, crude oil, gold, the Dixie, and Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and get started with the first one. So we got the S&P right here. We do have an up climate. It is confirmed. It is the 6-day up out of typically 9. We notice that same information is right here on our TradingView chart. It is currently the 6th day out of typically 9. And, as you see, we've gone back again to all-time highs. That just seems kind of, to be the theme of the kind of the year so far, right? We did have a sharp decline to down to the 4,000s, popped back up, tested that same exact area, just to kind of give us an opportunity. Had some consolidation here, popped back up, down again we went, and now here we go. Right? So the lows were taken out here, but again, a strong reversal, much like this one here happened. Right there too. This UFO was almost touched at 41.23 even. It wasn't by a couple of ticks. And again, this is a daily chart, so these UFOs do matter quite a bit. However, a new one was just formed up here at 42.48.25 to 42.05.75. Obviously, we do not have any sell UFOs up above because we are at all-time highs. So based on the volatility, we actually have a decreased volatility, 15.64%, or what I like to call the calm before the storm, because every time you see something like this happen, every time the market's kind of slowly inching on up, volatility does go down until it starts crashing down, and then volatility, catches up to it. So I would still kind of keep my wits to myself when it comes to trading this market, especially when it's at all-time highs, because as you see, what typically takes days if not weeks to go up to takes about 3 days to go down for, right? So definitely be on the lookout. All right, that's that for the S&P. I'm just making sure everything's working smoothly here on my end, and looks like it is. Yes, it is. Okay, just making sure. All right. The next thing that we want to discuss, if you are looking for education, if you are looking for, to expand your knowledge, whether it's on future stocks or forex, or dive into our little more specialized courses of backtesting, trading plans, and psychology, we do have plenty to offer. Please click this link here to browse and register for a course. Key note there, it comes with 3-month complimentary access to AutoUFOs. So you can have access to AutoUFOs and AutoClimate on your platform of choice. All right, the next market that we're going to look at is crude oil. Crude oil. 1 second here. How much data do I have loaded back here? Interesting. I guess I don't have enough load it back here to see anything up above. So okay, so that's that for crude oil. Let's go ahead and bring this back up. Crude oil is currently at 73.24. It is an up climate. It is confirmed. It's the 25th day out of 7 that crude oil has been going up for, which is, I believe, since we started doing these 3D market commentaries, the longest streak that crude oil has had. A buy UFO down below, 68.87 to 65.25. It has been tested once right there a few weeks ago. Yeah, about a week and a half ago. Based on the volatility, based on OVX, 31.86%. I did see something pop in the news, something about crude volatility. So just be on the lookout for that. If you are trading crude though, this is definitely, it's definitely in an overextended climate as of right now. So please be, cautious, and I would say a little bit more conservative with your profit taking. Obviously, it's been running for 25 days. That's almost a month. And based on the OVX, as we said, 31.86%. All right, before we get into gold, if you do need just the auto UFOs, we do have it available for TradingView, TradeStation, and MetaTrader. You can use this link to subscribe to it. Monthly and yearly memberships are available. All right, let's go ahead and get into gold. All right, so now for gold, there we are. Gold, the market climate is currently down. It is a confirmed down climate, and it's the 12th day that it's been going down for, out of typically 7. So it's a little past the extension point there. Based on what we're seeing on the chart here, we do have a pretty substantial UFO that formed here. I'm not sure if that might be like a rollover gap down that it's showing, but I could be wrong. 1866 to 1804.4, 1652.8 to 1624.4 on the buy side. Based on GVZ, we're looking at 50.36%. Gold kind of plateaued at this 1900 area and then has since then pulled back down. Gold's already opened, and based on the high and the low here, we're looking at 1779 of a high, 1763 low. So it's about, 16 points, almost the daily expected move, and it's been open for about 8 minutes now. So all right, if you do need some coaching and support, apart from having all of our daily live trading sessions where you can actually ask questions and communicate with the person on the other side of the screen, we also offer all asset advanced coaching that has monthly or yearly or all-inclusive memberships available. So definitely check out this link here to find out more about that. You can set up appointments and have one-on-one sessions with any one of the instructors on our channel. All right, let's look at the dollar. All right, so the dollar is in an up climate now. It is the 12th day out of typically 5. We do have an overlapping sell UFO area up here from 92,840 essentially to 93,470. The dollar did pop, quite substantially up from this 90 area, which it was testing down below for a while, creating 2 new UFOs down below, 9064 to 9031. As well as this 92.75 to 89.83, 5.63% on the volatility. Daily expected move has already been done, 0.33. As you see, we have quite a bit of a green day on the dollar index today. And folks, if you're not trading the Dixie, that's fine too. But you should just be aware of what the Dixie is doing, especially if you're trading Forex. There's a good chance that it's either positively or negatively, either directly or indirectly impacting what is going on with the Forex pairs based on what the dollar does. All right. Now, if you don't want to read this overview in your inbox, which is delivered daily, we also have, as you see, based on this live stream, it is broadcast, right? We do, myself and my colleague Becky, do these every day. This is on our YouTube channel, which you can click to subscribe to here. Definitely like and subscribe it, just so it can help the YouTube algos get our word out there. All right, last but not least, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is, there we go. Bitcoin's in an up climate now. It is not confirmed. It is the first one out of this, kind of a slump that we've been in for the past, I would say almost a month now, since it halved. It looks like, Bitcoin has, a new UFO, actually 39,295 to 37,460. Down below buy UFO 27,782 to 22,910. Bitcoin did have, as we saw, quite a substantial drop there, then kind of pulled back, a lot of zigzag motion, popped back up above these 40,000. We thought, okay, we're breaking out again. Nope, down we went again, and then now we're just since another drop, we're looking to potentially test higher. Okay, based on BVIN, 101.87% volatility, which is just simply nothing, nothing out of the ordinary for Bitcoin. We've kind of gotten used to it by now. I think every time we speak about these, when we see triple digits in market in volatility, we must be talking about Bitcoin. All right, folks, that's that for the markets that we're looking at. Now, if you're interested in any of the coursework, or maybe the All Asset Advanced Coaching, the apps, or anything like that, please feel free to click this link here to schedule a clarification call, where you can go over any questions you may have when it comes to the courses, membership, apps, with a live person on the other side. All right. Last but not least, we got a few different important news coming out. GDP in Britain, Consumer Price Index in Europe, ADP in the US. We especially paying close attention to these, mainly because it kind of gives us an indicator of how quickly we're recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, looks like we got a couple of holidays coming up also in the week. Non-farm payrolls, of course, another important one. And then ISM manufacturing, bunch of speeches, and so on. So, not as crazy of a week with news, but still several impactful news events coming up for the week that you should be watching out for. All right, folks, thank you very much for joining me on this day, June 29th. I will catch you later when we're doing the futures now on YouTube in about, I would say 15 minutes. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.